So as you find your seat, we're just gonna find our sits bones, and then we're going to bring our feet like butterfly, but with your heels further away from you. So it's a really loose butterfly instead of a tight one. And then as you find your sits bones, come up nice and tall. So we have that longer butterfly leg going out. We'll take a nice Can you guys hear me? Just nod your head if you can. Oh, okay. I thought I had lost you. All right, so our feet are a little away from us and our hips are back, but you're in that like butterfly, but with your feet further away from you. And then you'll sit up nice and tall on your sits bones and take a nice deep breath. And then as you bring your hands down, you're reaching out towards your ankles or the tops of your feet. And then as you pull against your feet, try to keep your spine tall and just start reaching your collarbones forward. So we're just gonna start building some space and get warmed up. So you want to keep your spine lengthened, feel the top of your head reaching out, and then you deepen into that pull. So you pull a little deeper, let your chest reach out there. And then on your exhale, walk your hands back, bring your knees in. Take a deep breath, reach all the way up, and then exhale, rotate to your left. So bring your right elbow across, look over your left shoulder, and again, we're just warming up, so don't force anything here. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, rotate to your right, bring that left elbow across, look over right shoulder. Then come back to your center, and this time, bring your heels in a little bit closer. Lift tall off your sits bones, reach down toward your feet again. Lift your rib cage and we'll go a little further forward. So we're grabbing the tops of our feet or our ankles, our spine is lengthened, the shoulders are back, and we're increasing that stretch through the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, release, bring your knees in, fill it all the way up. We'll rotate to our right side first, bring that left elbow across and go a little deeper than you did last time. Looking over right shoulder, inhale. Reach up tall, rotate to your left, and your right elbow across. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. This time, bring your heels all the way in close. Reach down to your feet again. Find the full length of your spine and work on that hinge forward. So we should be getting deeper into our hip crease here. Collarbones are reaching out, the spine is nice and long. Then one more inhale. And then we'll bring those feet back in. Take that full breath. Rotate to your left. This time we're going even deeper. Looking over that left shoulder, really press with that right elbow. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, rotate to your right. Bring your left elbow across. Then come up tall. Now here we're going to bring our hands back just underneath our shoulders. We're going to do a big shoulder roll back and open the chest. Now your feet are hip distance apart here. And as you press up your hands, just open your hips by coming into tabletop. And kind of shift your torso back and forth a little bit. And then on your inhale, lower your tailbone. Keep your long spine, chest lifted. Move your hands behind your knees and just go right into boat. So shins come up parallel, rib cage is tall, and if you want to release those arms, you're welcome to. We'll take a full breath in here. And exhale. Now, cross your right ankle over your left. Come up tall, reach up. Find that full length. Drop your right hand down to the right. Drop the shoulder. Reach your left arm over. Turn your left palm, open it up, look underneath. Then sweep your left arm first over your right knee, reaching out as far as you can. And then as far away from your body as you can. And then you drop left hand to left, reach right arm up and over. Open the right palm, look underneath. Big breath. Then bring that right shoulder across the left knee space, turning your thumb up. And do that wide sweep across. Come all the way up tall. And then we'll bring our hands back behind. Step your feet back out, hip distance apart. Press off your hands and your heels and lift your hips into tabletop. Try to just get your neck to be in neutral and do a little rocking forward and back. Then we'll lower that tailbone down again. Lift your rib cage. Bring your hands behind your knees. Come back into boat. Open your palms. Nice long side waves. We breathe, inhale. And exhale. And then as you bend your knees, cross your left over your right this time. Lift up tall, reach to the sky. Right side taller, left side drops down. Open that right palm, look underneath. Then that right shoulder comes across the left knee, even further away this time. Sweep it out as far as you can. Let that right arm drop, reach the left arm up and over, look under. And then that left shoulder comes across right knee. We get that wide sweep across. We bring both arms up. So we have our ankles crossed in front. Tuck them in close to your sits bones. Bring your hands forward. And as you shift off your hips, uncross your ankles until you're in table. So here we'll find that long spine, those nice square shoulders and hips. Tuck your toes. Press the weight back into your heels, letting the weight of your hips stretch those arches. Now see if you can walk your hands further forward and maybe let your head rest all the way down to your mat. Feel the arches of the feet. Take a breath in and exhale. Now keep those arms out front. Shift your shoulders. Keep your toes tucked. Lift your hips. Find your first down dog. So first we'll just pedal our heels a little bit up and down. We're spreading our fingertips wide, turning those biceps forward. And then really try to settle your heels as close to the floor as you can. Lift out of your tailbone. Look back at your toes and breathe. And exhale. Then lift your heels. Tap your knees to the floor. Again, we sit back into the arches of our feet, allowing our forehead to rest, holding those fingertips far out to the front. Breath inhale. Fingertips spread, the shoulders shift forward. Keep the toes tucked, press up and through to that down dog. See if you can wrap those triceps back a little further so your chest gets a little closer to your thighs. Take a deep breath. And give your knees a little softness and walk your hands to your toes. So you'll be at the back of your mat. And then we'll find our forward fold at the back of our mat here. So our knees are soft, chest and head are hanging heavy. Then bring your hands to your shins. Find that long spine, nice flat back. Feel your inner thighs engage. Then soften your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. Lower your tailbone, but lift the sides of your waist up into chair. Feel the soles of your feet, your inner thighs draw in. Reach your fingertips up alongside your ears and rotate your palms. So your pinky finger rotates back so the shoulders release. See if you can deepen your hips just a little bit more, warming into that glute. Then release your hands to your thighs again. Drop your rib cage. Tuck your chin. Round your spine like a cat spine. Release it like a cow spine. This time that cat spine will stand you all the way up. The shoulders will pull away. We land our mountain pose. Feel the soles of your feet pull in as your outer heels push away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Bring your fingertips to touch and then fold 3 fingers. Then use your left hand to draw your right side longer and stretch it over to your left. Try to keep your ears between your biceps. Inhale, move through your center. Exhale, right arm draws left side over. We peek to our left. Inhale, we lift through the center again. Exhale, move your hands to your heart and fold. Let your head hang heavy. Move your hands to your shins. Flat back, we lengthen. Then as you soften your knees and find fingertips to the floor, walk your hands forward till you find your plank pose. Tone into that belly space. Feel your palms pulling toward your toes. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Exhale, press up and through to your down dog. Looking back at your toes, releasing your toes. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Here, we're going to rotate our hips and feet to the left. If you like, bend your left knee in so you're on the outer calf. Reach your right hand up, or you can keep your left leg extended behind. Try to stack those shoulders. Really feel your right fingertips trying to draw weight away from your left hand. Then rotate back to your plank. Inhale. Exhale, press through to your down dog. Let those heels reach down as the tailbone lifts high. Inhale, lift your heels. Come back to your plank. This time, rotate your hips to the right. Again, maybe you bring that right outer calf down to that knee bend, left arm up, or keep your right foot behind. Try to lift out of that left hip. Stack those shoulders. Look out. Exhale, rotate forward to your plank. Inhale, up into down dog. Exhale, deepen your dog. Inhale, lift your heels, float out to that plank. Choose knees down if you like, elbows hug your ribs. Let your hips soften and drop the toes. Slide your elbows out front. If you want to stretch your wrists, press the back of your hands together in reverse prayer. Big shoulder roll down and back as the top of your head reaches toward the sky. We breathe in down. On our exhale, we're going to lower our rib cage and move tented fingertips to your ribs. Pull your shoulders back like your elbows are trying to touch your outer hips. Draw your belly space in and lift your rib cage up away from your mat. Then float the tops of your feet and squeeze your heels towards center. Feel that inner thigh, lower back strength. Now see if you can take some weight off your fingertips without changing anything else. Breath, inhale, and exhale. Lower your rib cage, lower your toes. Plant your palms, hands under shoulders, tone your belly space. Knees or toes press up and through to down dog. Looking back at your toes, walk your hands to your toe space, softening your knees as you go. Find your forward fold at the end of your mat again. Exhale, hands to your shins, a flat back, we lengthen. Then bend your knees, move your hands to your thighs, lift a long rib cage up away. Squeeze those inner thighs, sweep your fingertips to the sky, turning pinky fingers back. Lift out of the sides of your waist. Inner thighs, lower your tailbone. Exhale, hands to your thighs, drop your rib cage. Tuck your chin, round a cat spine. Release a cow spine. This time that cat spine is going to stand you all the way up into mountain. Shoulders away, fingertips reach down. Find those strong feet. Inhale, reach to the sky. 3 fingers fold, but go the funny way. So opposite pinky finger to the front. Right arm draws left side over. We're going to peek to our left. Inhale, lift to your center. Exhale, left arm draws right side over. We peek to our right. Inhale to your center. Move your hands to your heart and go right to your fold. Lengthen your spine flat back. Then knees soften, fingertips walk forward. We're back into our plank and we'll continue to build. Toning into your core space. We'll rotate those feet to our left. Again, bring the knee down if you like. Try to stack right shoulder on top of left. And use your right hand to pull weight away from your left. Exhale, come forward to your plank. Toning that core space. Our left heel is going to press to the sky for three-legged dog. Our right heel is reaching toward the floor. Our palms are pressing, head and chest reach toward right knee. Exhale, come forward, bring in your left knee into your chest. Push that left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to your chest again. Nice. Push that left heel all the way up one more time. And this time, instead of bringing the knee to your chest, step your left foot outside your left hand. Lower your right knee down. So we have both hands on the inside of our left foot, and you can have hands to blocks if you'd like. And then you're going to take the toes of your left foot and turn them out 45 degrees. So your heel might still be on your mat, but your toes would be up. And then your left elbow is going to push that left hip out. So I'll turn this way for a second, right? So that left forearm is drawing that left hip out. You might be able to bring your right forearm down on the floor. Right, your choice. Now bring your left hand back onto the inside of your left foot. Press the top of your right foot down into your mat and see if you can try to take some weight off that right knee. So you feel that lengthening through the front of the hip and into your hip flexor and quadricep. And then we'll bring that right knee back down. As you push off your left foot, reach both hands to the sky. That right hip continues to reach forward, and we'll bring our hands to our heart. Then we'll bring that right elbow across that left knee. And as that left hand presses, we're going to open our heart there. Try to get a nice solid rotation through your spine. Breathe in. Bring your torso back to center. Here we'll sweep both arms up. Tuck your right toes under. Bring your hands to both sides of your left foot. Shift your hips back. Spring your right foot forward. Nice. Fold at the center of your mat. Take a breath, inhale. And exhale. Now our feet are hip distance apart here. And our head and chest are hanging heavy. We'll take one more inhale. And then you're going to draw your low belly space into your ragdoll, coming all the way up to your full stance. Sweep your fingertips to the sky. So we stay with our left foot forward here, and our right foot takes a big step back. Now take the toes of your right foot and rotate them open so that pinky toe is parallel with that back edge. Release your arms forward and back and hinge to your left. So we're going to dig into that hamstring a little bit in our triangle here. That left hip is pulling up. Our left hand will come down on the inside or the shin of that left foot. We're going to try to rotate that right shoulder to stack it over the left. We're looking up to the right. Hold, inhale. Nice. Bend your left knee. Bring your left forearm up and reach your right arm over for side ankle pose. Really feel your feet getting strong. So we're not weighting down into our left arm. It's just hanging loose there. Breathe in. Now pull your right arm back. Take your left arm forward for warrior two. Release your shoulders away from your ears and feel your feet pressing away from each other. Hold, inhale. On your exhale, push off your left leg and reach your fingertips to the sky for gentle warrior. Take your right arm and let it rest behind your back for bind. Do a shoulder roll down and back on the right. So you're starting to open through that shoulder and chest. Now rebend your left knee. Take that left palm and reach it into reverse warrior. Looking up. We hold, inhale. And exhale. Release your right arm. Push off your left leg. Here we go. Big windmill arms. Turn your right heel. Rotate to the front. Shift your weight forward. Step your left foot back. And find your plank. Exhale, press through to your down dog. Take a couple of breaths to just pedal your heels up and down and nod your head. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale, come forward to your plank. We'll move to our other side. Our right toe will lift to hip height. Then we'll bring that right knee into the chest and push through to three-legged dog, reaching that right heel up. Again, we'll glide forward, bring a knee to chest again, toning that core. And then push up and through three-legged, right heel reaching. This time, as you look toward that right foot steps outside of right hand. Left knee comes down to the floor. We do that drop of our toes out to a 45-degree angle. Right forearm to the inner thigh. As you push that right knee out into that angle, your left hip is reaching forward. Maybe you bring your left elbow down to the floor. Just breathe in that space you're creating. Inhale and exhale. Then as you bring your right hand down on the inside of your right foot, you rotate those right toes forward. Both hands are on the inside, but feel free to put a block there, right, to give a little more elevation to the chest. Press the top of your left foot down into your mat. Feel the quadricep and the hip flexors on that left leg get some length. Breathe in and exhale. Lower the left knee down. Now make your right foot super strong. Sweep your fingertips to the sky. Reach your arms up. Send your left hip forward. One more inhale. Here our hands touch together and they move to our heart. Left elbow moves across right thigh. Then as right hand presses, we lift our heart toward our thumbs, working that rotation of the spine. Hold, inhale, looking over your right shoulder, and exhale. Then as you come back through your center, we bring those fingertips back down on both sides of our right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee, shift your right hip back, spring your left foot forward. We fold on this side. Take a moment to breathe. Inhale. Now just drop your arms in ragdoll. Tone your belly, so belly button pulling into your spine. Slowly stacking your vertebrae as you come through that ragdoll action into mountain. Inhale, we reach. Shoulders back, palms forward. Take a big step back with your left foot. And then rotate that left toe and hip open. Release your arms forward and back. Make sure you're lifting this right hip up and back. Hinge straight forward with your right fingertips. And then let that right arm come down. Maybe on your shin, maybe on a block or to the floor. Left shoulder stacks on top of right. Right hip lifts, pulls back. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Bend your right knee. Make sure it stays over your ankle and reaching toward your pinky toe. Forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear. And then we make our torso strong so that right arm is not taking weight, right? It's just there. Hold, inhale. Now pull your left arm back, take your right arm forward, lift your torso, warrior two. Feel your feet actively pressing away. Great place to look down at that right knee. Make sure it's reaching out toward the pinky toe. Shoulders off the ears. Push off your right leg, reach your fingertips to the sky. Let your left arm drop behind your back. Do a shoulder roll to get that shoulder blade to release. Bend your right knee again. Look to your right palm. Reach that right arm up and over. Reverse warrior. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Now we'll make those windmill arms as we lift our left heel. Rotate the hips forward. Bring the fingertips down. Shift the weight forward. Step the right foot back. And then we'll soften into our child's pose. So knees go wide. Big toes in close. And we set. We take a few breaths here just to let those hips get some space. Catch our inhales through the nose, the exhales off the back of the throat. Release the shoulders, maybe circle the wrists, anything your body feels like it needs here. Maybe some water. We'll take one more long breath in child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to put this all together. So hands walk forward. Exhale, shift forward, tuck your toes. Find your plank. Shoulders back. Press off finger pads. Lift your hips. Look back at your toes. Down. Soften your knees. Walk your hands to your toes. Let your arms fold over the top of your head. Inhale. Find those strong feet. Hands to your shins, flat back, we lengthen. Knees soften. Hands to thighs. Drop your tailbone, lift your long waist into chair. Sweep your fingertips up. Turn your biceps. Deepen into your hips. Exhale. Release your hands to your thighs and lower your ribcage. Drop your chin. Round a cat spine. Release the cow spine. Look forward. Lift your tailbone. Exhale. Cat spine stands us all the way into our mountain. Shoulders away. Inhale. We fill. Folding 3 fingers. Left arm draws right side over. We peek under. Inhale. We lift. Right arm draws left side over. We peek left. Inhale. We lift. Hands to your heart. Go back to your fold. Hands to your shins, long spine, flat back, or fingertips in front of toes with long spine. Knees soften, hands walk forward. We find plank. Tone into your belly space and candle. Exhale, press through to your down dog. Inhale to your plank, knees or toes, elbows in, hips soften. Maybe it's an up dog this time, or your cobra or sphinx. Maybe you press the tops of your feet, shoulders away. Inhale, we lower. Those tented fingertips move to the ribcage. The belly draws in to support lower back, shoulders away. Lift the ribcage, tone those glutes, lift your feet, squeeze your heels. This time, maybe your arms reach back in full locust. If you're protecting your lower back, keep some hand support to the side. Exhale, we lower, hands down, knees or toes. We press through. Inhale, we lift our left toe. Push through, 3-legged dog. Letting that right heel reach to the floor. Inhale, bring your knee to your chest. Exhale, press up, 3-legged dog. Inhale, left foot steps outside left hand. Right knee lands to the floor and the toes drop. Shoulders are away. We'll reach our fingertips up, reaching that right hip forward. Look up at your hands as you bring them together. Move your hands to your heart. Bring that right elbow across. Press with your left. Open your heart. Over left shoulder. Inhale, rotate back through your center. Hands on the inside of your left foot again. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee. Shift your hips back. And then spring your right foot forward. Let your chest and arms go heavy. Inhale. Here are our ragdoll arms. We tone the belly, slowly stack the vertebrae. Shoulders pull away. We find our strong feet. Inhale, we fill. weight to your left foot. Right foot takes that giant step back. The hip rotates open. We have our triangle legs. Arms release, shoulders release. We hinge to that left hip crease, and then that left arm down, right arm up. Try to stack your shoulders, lift out a left hip. Bend your left knee. Take that right arm over your ear. Try to make that strong, long line through your right. Maybe this time that left arm reaches out front. Hold, inhale. Now, strong off that left foot, right arm pulls back, left arm forward, warrior two. Shoulders release. Press off your left leg, gentle warrior to the sky. Release your right hand behind your back. Rebend your left knee. Look at your left palm and watch it reach over your head. Hold, inhale. Exhale, release your right arm. Do those big windmill arms as you rotate right hip by lifting that heel. Come forward. Shift your weight, step your left foot back. Here we're back to our plank. Here we do that rotation to our left side plank. Stack those shoulders up. Be sure to bring your left knee down if you'd like. Maybe you lift your right foot up. Can you look at your right hand? Nice work. Hold, inhale. Rotate into your plank. Exhale into your down dog. We breathe. Inhale back to your plank. We go right to our side plank on the right. Stack those hips, stack your shoulders. Right knee down if you like. Next, push it away from you. Can you bring your gaze to the left? Rotate to your plank. Knees out wide. Sit back, release child's pose. Maybe pressing back of hands. Maybe reaching arms behind. Finding your breath. Letting it go. One more inhale. Long exhale. Grab some water if you need it. We're going back to the start, walking the hands forward, shoulder distance apart. Shift forward, tuck your toes, we move to plank. Exhale into your down dog, look back at your toes. Now lift your heels a little bit so your knees get soft. Walk your hands to your feet. Find your fold at the back of your mat. Bring your hands to your shins, flat back, we lengthen. Knees soften, belly tones. We lift the ribcage into our chair. Hold, inhale, squeeze those inner thighs. Bring your hands to your thighs, lower your ribs. Cat spine away from your legs. Cow spine towards your legs. Exhale, press stand it all the way up into mountain. Inhale, we fill, holding our three fingers the funny way or awkward way. Right arm draws left side over, we peek to our left. Inhale, we lift. Left arm draws right side over, we peek to our right. Inhale, we lift. Hands to your heart as you fold. Hands to your shins, flat back. Soft knees, walk out into your plank. Shoulders away, tone belly. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, your toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog cobra. Inhale, the rib cage lower, shoulders back. Press off the floor, lift your rib cage, look forward. Lift the tops of your feet, maybe arms reach back. Try to squeeze your heels towards center. Exhale. Inhale, hands come down, toes or knees. Brace your core, push through. We're back to our plank. We lift our right heel. Press off the palms, right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Right knee to your chest, tone your belly. Push through, three-legged dog. Right knee to chest again. Press through, three-legged. Look forward, right foot outside of right hand. Right? Feel free to crawl those toes forward. Lower your left knee down. Make your right foot strong. Sweep your hands up. Look up, hold, inhale. See if you can watch your hands come together. Move your hands to your heart. Rotate that left elbow across. Press right into left. Lift your heart. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Inhale back through your center. Hands move back to the inside. Tuck your left toe. Lift the left knee. Shift your right hip back. Spring your left foot out to the outside of your left hand. Chest drops to thighs. We fold. And then we just let those arms go. Our ragdoll comes up standing. Nice, slow, controlled. Shoulders away at the top. We find mountain. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot, big step. It should get bigger each time. Left toes, rotate, open, arms release. Shoulders release. Keep that right hip lifted, hinge forward. Right arm down, left arm up. Use your shin, block the floor, whatever works best. Hold, inhale. Right knee bends. The forearm moves to the side, left arm over the ear. Then we could just get strong through the legs, through the core space. Maybe that right arm reaches out in front of your chest. Hold, inhale. Now pull your left arm back, right arm forward, warrior two. Make sure those shoulders release, palms are down. Look to your right. Push off your right leg, reach up tall, gentle warrior. Release your left arm behind your back. Rebend that right knee and look at the palm. Reach it up and over. Really rounding that rib cage, lifting it towards the ceiling. And here are those big windmill arms with the rotation of our left hip. Come forward, fingertips to the floor. Shift your weight, step your right foot back. Come back to your plank. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale back to your plank. Here are your side planks. Right side down, left side up. Knee or foot on that right side. Maybe left foot lifts and we look to our left. Hold, inhale. Exhale, rotate forward. Inhale, down dog, go high. Come back to your plank. Left side down, right side up. Your choice on your side plank. Maybe the knee comes down. Maybe that right leg lifts and pushes away. Gaze to your right. Rotate back to your plank. Soften your knees. Sit back into your child's pose. A few breaths. Hips are reaching back. Forehead is getting heavy. Long, slow inhale. Long, soft exhale. Feel free to move your arms, maybe behind your back or tug on your heels. Wherever it's working nicely for you. One more inhale. Then we'll walk our hands forward. Shift your shoulders, tuck your toes. We'll press through to our down dog. And we're looking back at our toes again. We give our knees a little softness so our hands can walk to our toes. Check for your hip distance space. Let your arms fold. Take a breath in. Then bring your hands to your shins for your fall back. Softness in your knees. Sit back into your hips. Sweep your arms up, chair pose. Engage those inner thighs. Move your hands to your thighs and round a cat spine away from your legs. Drop a cow spine toward your thighs. This time that cat spine stands us all the way into our mountain. We're going to build into some balance work here. Take your shoulders back. Find your mountain first. Inhale, fingertips to the sky, but hands to heart. shoulders away. So we want to keep the sides of our waist nice and lifted. We'll bring our weight to our right foot. So as you keep your right toes pointed straight ahead and you shift your weight to the right, make sure you soften your knee a little bit. And we're going into flamingo here. So we're going to take our left foot and it's going to go straight down your right shin. With your left knee pointed straight ahead, but your hips staying square. So it's similar to tree pose, but because we've got that more narrow hip space, it's a more difficult balance for most. Shoulders are back. We breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to slide that left knee up out in front and then extend the heel out as far as you can. See if you can lift out of that quad and try to bring that heel close to hip height. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Now our fingertips are going to reach to the sky. You'll rebend that left knee, fold those 3 fingers just like you did before. Trying to keep your ears between your biceps. Push your left heel back and reach your torso out front. Leading with those index fingers, reaching forward, and your left heel pushing back. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Step your left foot down. Release them out. Give your legs a little shake, shake. Nice work. Let's do that other side, yes? Inhale, we fill. Again, fingertips touch, hands move to your heart. Standing on this end of the mat, you've got that front edge of your mat, usually a great focal point, shoulders wet. So flamingo first. Softness in the left knee, but make sure you're not dropping the hip away. Right foot comes straight down that left shin. Try to point your knees straight ahead, keeping hips and shoulders square. Remember the press of the palms at your heart. Remind us of that core center. Create stillness in your body. Now slowly lift your right knee out front. Flex your ankle. Try to keep that thigh parallel to your hip as best you can as you send that right heel out front. Lift out of your quad, make it strong. Flex your ankle, push your heel forward. Hold, inhale. Now slowly start reaching your fingertips to the sky and fold your 3 fingers the funny way. Bend your right knee, start hinging forward. Left knee still has a little bend. Come out to the front, reach your index fingers out, push your right heel back. Then try to lift out of that left hip again, make it stronger. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Hands move to your heart. Lift, step that right foot down. Release your palms. Shake out your legs. Beautiful. Here we're just going to let our body go. Everything's super ragdolly. Right, knees, hips, chest, shoulders, everything just sways. Find a long breath in here. We side away. Then as we bring our fingertips to the mat, we'll just walk our hands far enough forward that the knees can come to the floor. We'll sit back into our hips for hero pose. Pull your shoulders back, open your palms. We're just gonna take a moment here to let our legs settle in from all their work. We breathe. And feel free to lift up off your knees if this bothers your knees or hips. And exhale. And then we'll drop those hips over to one side and sweep the legs over. So here, as you find that position, just like where we started at the very beginning, so our feet are out front and our chest is lifted, and we'll take a full breath. And again, we're going to bring our hands right underneath our shoulders. And then as you open your chest, press off the heels of your hands and lift your hips back to tabletop. Now this time I'm going to ask you to lift your right foot up and place your right ankle on your left thigh. Then drop your right knee out to the side as you try to lift your hips even higher. Take your forward table, right? Then we lower the tailbone down, but you're going to keep that same knee and hip placement. Take both hands, reach through so that they reach around and they grab your left shin or behind your left hamstring. And then you pull up nice and tall. Lifting the sides of your waist, opening that right glute. Breathe into that space. Inhale. So just feel like your lower back is lifting, reaching forward. You can lift your left toes up if that works nice. Some people are able to reach around and grab your left foot with both hands. See if you can get close to that. Breathe. So you want the sides of your waist to remain tall. Try not to round your shoulders. Then as we release our hands, we're going to slide that left foot up and bring that right knee across. Right hand moves back, left elbow comes across, and we go into our seated twist. Now, if you know that tucking that left foot under your right hip is a nicer twist for your body, go ahead there. Your choice. Long inhale and exhale. Rotate just gently to your left just to release that spine. Then as you come back to your center, you'll take your right foot, step it out. If that left foot's tucked under, you'll bring it out or you'll slide it in if it's extended. We'll move our hands back underneath our shoulders. We'll do that shoulder roll and open the chest. Plant your feet, press your hips up. You want to send your knees straight out over your ankles. And then our left foot lifts and the ankle comes across our right thigh. Left knee drops out and then we re-lift the hips. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. And then you slowly just lower your tailbone to the floor. Keep that left ankle flexed, lift out of your chest. And then hands reach on both sides of that right leg, right? Maybe behind your hamstring here or around your shins. Lift your spine tall, hug in close, right? And notice the differences between the two sides of your body. Maybe one hip is a lot tighter and you got to give it a little extra love. Now maybe you lift the toes of that right foot and reach and grab your foot. Still lifting on the sides of the waist. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. As we release the arms off that right leg, you slide the right heel forward and plant the left foot all the way across. Take a full breath, sit up on your sits bones. Bring that right elbow across left knee, left hand behind. Maybe tuck your right foot under your left hip if you can come up tall on those sits bones there. Look over, breathe, inhale. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, move gently back to your right. Just releasing, look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to your center. Left foot comes out, right foot out. We bring our knees with us as we roll to our spine. Hug your knees in. Creating space by side to side or circle motions through your lower back space. Check with your shoulders. Shoulder blades are wide and release down. Back of the neck is long. Jaw is soft. Toes extend to the sky or dead bug or happy baby pose or supported shoulder stand with a block or hands underneath your hips. Remember, if you do come into shoulder stand, make sure there's not weight on your neck or shoulders and that your toes shift back so they're straight up over your hips. And then they just get heavy into your hip joints. You don't want any weight up on your neck or in the space between your shoulder blades.
if you did come into shoulder stand, make sure that you release your toes over the top of your head first, right, before you do anything else. And then bend your knees. From wherever you are, gently lower your hips to the floor. If they're lifted, release your legs. Find your butterfly, your Nina, or your corpse pose. Really feel those shoulder blades shift down and wide. Feel your body sinking heavy into your mat space. Lengthen the back of your neck. Take your tongue, if it's stuck on the roof of your mouth, draw it away. Relax your jaw. Let the space across your brow and around your eyes soften. Bring long, slow inhales through your nose. Fill your lungs to capacity. Gently exhale it out through the nose. Feel your body get heavier. Make each breath more gentle. This next breath, slowly inhale. See if you can make your inhale reach all the way to a 10 count. Then make your exhale equally as long. Bring movement back to your fingertips and toes. Rock your knees gently side to side. Lengthen arms and legs out as far as they'll go with a nice long inhale. Exhale, release it. Gently draw your knees to your chest, keeping your spine relaxed into your mat. Any movement through your lower back that feels nice for you. And with your next breath, gently make your way into any comfortable seat. Shoulders are away, palms are open. We feel those shoulder blades just release down and back. Feel the top of your head reach toward the sky. Take a long inhale. With your next exhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Inhale, move your hands to your heart space. And with a gentle bow forward, we say namaste. Everyone have a fabulous night.